Lights.
Camera.
Action.
I don't know if we're allowed to say that.
You're good.
Hey.
Right here.
All right, go ahead. Well, thank you everybody for attending. Today, the Standing Committee on Industry, Science and Technology tabled in the House of Commons our 8th report titled Intellectual Property and Technology Transfer, Promoting Best Practices. I'd first like to introduce some of the team. We have Frank Baylis from Montreal, Pierre-Philon Dollard. We have Terry Sheehan from Sault Ste. Marie. We have Mary Ying from
Markham Thornhill.
Lloyd Longfield.
Guelph.
And Majid Johari.
Richmond Hill.
Excellent. And my name is Dan Rumi, Member of Parliament for Pitt Meadows, Maple Ridge. I would also like to thank all those who participated in this study, from the expert witnesses to the clerks, the analysts, the translators, and all the support staff. Without them, this study would not have been possible. I'd also like to note that this study was a product of all three parties collaborating together to submit a unanimous report with all its recommendations. Some of the most promising inventions and expertise are being developed in post-secondary institutions, including Canada's excellent universities, colleges, and research hospitals. When industry collaborates with academia, scientific and technological breakthroughs can lead to a flourishing economy. And yet, the committee consistently heard during its 2017 manufacturing study of the difficulty of managing the intellectual property rights and technology transfer. Just as other countries have done, Canada's technology transfer policies need to evolve if the public is to benefit from the fruits of public and private research. Technology transfer is a highly collaborative and mutually beneficial process. It allows private firms to take advantage of academic expertise and publicly funded research, post-secondary institutions to generate revenues and disseminate new knowledge, and consumers to access new products and services. While post-secondary institutions have increased technology transfer activity since 1998, there are still many opportunities for improvement. The goal of technology transfer policy should not only be to commercialize academic intellectual property, but also to build the innovative capacities of post-secondary institutions, small and medium enterprises, and entrepreneurs by facilitating collaborative ventures. The aim is to have a significant positive impact on the Canadian economy. To that end, the committee recommends at least three notable recommendations to the Government of Canada. Number one is having Stats Canada launch an annual survey on tech transfer. Number two, collaborate with stakeholders to create a toolkit of flexible IP licensing practices. And number three, investigate new ways to support Canadian enterprises engaging in technology transfer with post-secondary institutions. Between May 15th and June 20th, 2017, our committee collected over 40 submissions and testimonies. Not only did multiple universities across Canada participate, but so did many expert individuals who presented their studies. These contributions helped the committee paint a clear and easily understandable picture of the challenges and opportunities of Canadian technology transfer. The committee is proud to present the recommendations to the Government of Canada that will help all those involved with technology transfer and ultimately all Canadians. You want to, Lloyd?
Yeah, thanks, Dan. And it's so important when we look at the value contribution that Canadian businesses have and universities have to use intellectual property to keep value in Canada, to take the advantage of the research that's going on, but also the needs that businesses have for the research to develop solutions for businesses. And intellectual property is really where those two universes collide and provide value for the Canadian economy. So the report we've done and the recommendations that we have for the government, we're hoping are going to open the door for technology transfer to be more efficient in Canada, for value creation to be more efficient in Canada, so that we maintain our value in the marketplace with the revenues staying in Canada. So it was a fun study. It was a long study. A lot of us were coming to the table, including the other parties that were at the table, to look at what can we do to benefit Canada, what can we do to benefit our research going forward, and to be competitive in the world stage, as we always have been, and as we look at new trade agreements, keeping intellectual property at the forefront of anything that we're talking about going forward.
Thank you. And Frank, did you have any comments in French that you may want to add? Sure.
Je veux juste dire que ce rapport qui provient de notre comité de l'industrie est un rapport excellent qui démontre comment est-ce qu'on voit des fois que le gouvernement peut travailler ensemble. Nous avons eu des gens du Parti libéral, conservateur et NPD qui ont produit ce rapport unanime qui décrit plusieurs idées, plusieurs opportunités pour le gouvernement de créer de la richesse à travers l'économie d'innovation. Comment le faire? Le Canada produit beaucoup d'experts. Nous avons beaucoup de technologies dans nos universités et dans nos polytechniques. Malheureusement, nous avons des fois des difficultés à faire passer ces connaissances de les universités, les polytechniques à nos industries. Ce rapport cherche à promouvoir ce transfert de technologie et offre plusieurs suggestions que nous espérons que le gouvernement va prendre en main pour faire en sorte que nous pouvons accélérer ce transfert de technologie. Et si c'est bien fait, tout le monde gagne, l'économie gagne, nos universités, nos polytechniques et nos industries. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you very much. And at this moment, if there's any questions, we can open it up for questions.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
I have a question. Great
Good
job.
job. Good job.
Thanks, Dan. Very good job. That's awesome.
You said you were going to do that. All right. Thanks, guys.
Nice to be on the committee.
Yeah.
Nice to be on.
It was a good pause. I wasn't sure whether you were going to say
All
something.
for one. All for one, all for all.
I was just like, oh, okay.
I didn't have anything written. I was trying to.
No, you did great.
I'm trying to
I
remember.
like the fact that you brought the collaboration of the two parties together. That was really good. Thank you.